Okay, greetings, brothers and sisters. Friday, May 5th, 2024, May 3rd. I don't know why I said 5th. I'm looking right at it. um, so the gathering went really well. The last sitting was extraordinary, just, a lot of transmission. In the final sitting, just some, like yesterday was a tough day for me. I made a video that's up today, which is entitled, let's see here. Stop sucking on the teat of the beast. My my wife just texted me and said, "You misspelled teat." If there's an A in teat, um, and so I thought it with I spelled it with two e's. But anyways, I went through the realization. This is one of the problems with not being at a gathering. So if you go to a gathering, you can immerse yourself in the energy that's there at the ashram full time, and it's just better. Then you disconnect yourself from your material world, and you don't access your phone as much, if not at all. And for years I didn't even have a cell phone when I was there. You can turn it off, and then you just are there. Like, you can talk to other people doing the practice, and the whole energy that's there is different than your normal everyday. It's hard to transform your home into an ashram, especially if you're working. And I was working, and I came across the realization I made so little money in April compared to 4 years ago, and I covered that in that video. And so I'll, in the journey series, I'm going to put both these videos in there. And so, it was a bummer on a lot of levels. I mean, my YouTube days are, pretty much like, I've said I'm going to finish out the year here. And I'll make occasional videos here, and I went through a whole thing with it. But my energy level was low, and I had a headache for a couple, like it was lingering yesterday. And that usually doesn't happen like in the middle of the gathering, especially when I had that health crisis. I had a health crisis before, which I covered in some of my other videos. And, by the end of the day, I felt great. My energy level picked up, and the last sitting was phenomenal. Which is, again, it's interesting because this was our own schedule, which was celebrate. It started on Babuji's birthday itself, and then the next 2 days. Usually Babuji's birthday would be in the middle or at the end, but it was at the beginning. And I might add, the celebrations that are happening in India are half a day ahead of time. They're 12 hours time difference, there. So, and so it had zero to do with heartfulness. The Gratefullness gathering that we did here had nothing to do with heartfulness. I wasn't, at all connected with I wasn't scheduling it at the same time or any of these things. I mean, the scheduling has to be what it is. It's always going to be different because of the time zone. People are going to celebrate whenever their time zones are there. So it's not even like everyone's meditating at the same time, which is, a testament to the I don't want to say the power, but the difference that the transmission and the cleaning all have, that there's no time or space involved. Like you can anywhere in the world at any time, and just the energy meets you there. The sitting is there for you, and so that's the wonder of the Sahaj Marg system. And so it was interesting because I forgot about the gathering until Babaji's birthday itself. This Tuesday, I was gonna, and I forgot about the Tuesday morning sitting. I woke up and I just wasn't all there, and I don't think that was an accident. And then the way it all worked out. Also, some guy left a comment, which I'll put in the Journey series. So all this stuff will be covered in the Journey series, this video and the comment. My channel wasn't monetized, and I dealt with that. I made a short video explaining what the channel does, and I've covered that in various places. And so there was two comments, and one person commented saying that I should get sittings from preceptors, especially new ones, because the ones being made by Dodgy go through rigorous training and they're better than. And so, like, that's how clueless they are over there. But I was really grateful not to be connected with the Heartfulness YouTube channel. Like, I'm really happy that I haven't been looking at the videos. I'm not connected with Dodgy, and I'm not aware of the stuff, and nobody's sending it to me. And I just until Chargy's birthday, I don't have to look at it unless something extraordinary happens. And just being disconnected from them, the organization, is so much better for me. And it's unfortunate that we don't have the ability to go to a gathering and have that same kind of it would take years to organize a gathering. It would take multiple attempts to just be a few people. You know what I mean? To have a real gathering where there'd be a lot of people, and there would they're all real gatherings, but the ones that have enough people to make it significant. It's gratefulness meditation probably isn't going to. I don't know. We'll see whatever unfolds. There's just not enough people. I don't know how many people are doing the sitting. The other thing is I'll post a video I'm going to make on this channel. Probably I'll put it up tomorrow because I want to have maximum amount of views. They're not going to notify people for 2 videos. And that video will be specifically about the mission prayer because I had a good conversation with my wife and she had never heard of the prayer. The morning prayer, because her preceptor that she started with sucked. And so, and Dodgy's, done this whole thing with the relaxation. And so I'm going to cover that in a standalone video and just talk about the prayer and, all of that. So, it's very positive. I'm happy about the way the gathering turned out. It's good that the gathering's always, to be a real gathering, the last sitting and the way you feel after the sitting should be, transformational in some way. But it was very deep cleaning at the gathering, very deep cleaning in the sittings. And, things are starting to escalate, like just worldly events. And, there was there was some kind of big protest they brought in like the, almost like tactical police to beat the, kids up. And, back it's like 60s level kind of stuff going on with the, the genocide in Israel and all these things, right? But anyways, excellent gathering. I'm happy with the way everything turned out. Only spirituality will save this world. It's Paravano, definitely pouring from the Apocalaughs. And the Ascension, I would have a blessed day and be grateful.